everyone, welcome to the Madame channel. This is Aqua, and we're gonna talk about Fire Emblem. As you can hear by the music, just a strip, like the not fighting version, and that's why. Because I want to talk about Fire Emblem heroes and the heroes that I want to see in the future. And I know it's a little bit weird because as you know, I do not know anything other than Fire Emblem Fates because Fire Emblem Fates is like the only actual game that I played. And don't get me wrong, hang on, I'm checking things. Just one second, I'm checking. Okay, it's all ready. Okay, so as much as we just, well, quote unquote just got Fate's character as Kinshi Naitinoka, Shigure, and what was the third one? There was Kaze. Oh yeah, and the kid, the two kids, the you know what I mean, the Korean kids, the little guys, the the regular dragon and the brazen Defres father. Poor little guy. But anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit of explanation on why I want those heroes, when, if possible, even though it's probably never gonna happen in a long time. Okay, here we go. The first one is Ritchie. Ritchie is a quote-unquote tome user, even though she doesn't use tome per se. In the game, she uses scrolls. You see the things. Hang on. No, capture cursor. Yeah, okay. You see those things right there? That's scrolls. She has a good bit of resistance. It's only like her base stats. As you can see, she has 10 res, 5 resistance, 7 speed, 9 mag. I don't know how to, like, she has magic +2 on top of that, so I'm guessing she's gonna be really hard hitting. Maybe not that speedy, but rest tanky, and probably she can take on a little bit of physical attacks. What I'm really looking for is that she use Calamita Gates. I'm as much as I didn't like finishing on. Does she use? No, she doesn't use Calamita Gate in Revelation, but in Conquest she used Calamita Gate, and Calamita Gate is a really interesting scroll because Calamita Gate it gives you speed and defense +1 in the game. Like it probably, if it goes to Fire Emblem Heroes, it probably won't have this kind of stat, or maybe it will, I don't know. And it inverts the weapon advantage and double its effect. So since scrolls are red, she's gonna be a red, well, if she gets to the game, she's gonna be a red tome unit that can destroy blue tome units. Well, not only blue tomes, just blues in general, because it will invert the weapon advantage, so she's gonna have the advantage and do more damage, but doubles it? That's really strong. Sure, she's gonna get destroyed by greens, but it could be interesting, you know? It could be interesting. And the fact that the animation in the game is like a big face that attack a guy, just a random guy. Yeah, that's interesting, and I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Second on the list is 4 people, by the way. Second on the list is Lilith. Lilith, because she's an astral dragon, and you don't see her much in the game, at least, because all you do is feed her, and she protects your castle in during street pass battles. Alright. What's interesting about her is that she doesn't have, like, she has base stats, but depending on what you feed her in the game, she gets more stats. She has maximum stats right there, and as you can see, she's pretty tanky. I don't know if 33 is good speed, because I didn't max out much units, but if it's like, I went around and checked the stats of other units in the game, and so far 33 is pretty speedy. It's pretty speedy, and 35 mag, it's a pretty good amount. It's a pretty good amount. I don't know if it's like the best, I don't know if it's the worst, but it's pretty good stats. So I'm guessing if we ever get Lilith, it's either gonna be a really either a GHB, because she's a really strong unit, and if you get her plus 10, it's gonna be like stupidly strong, or legendary hero. And that I wouldn't be angry about it, because Lilith is a really interesting character. Because not only that, but once she transforms in the game, she transforms into her dragon self, she can't turn back. She doesn't turn back. And that's interesting, like, can she just turn back at will? Or maybe she doesn't have like a dragon stone, so she cannot turn back. Her weapon she usually uses is Astral Breath, which deals magic damage. It cannot double attack. It has a range of 1 to 5, apparently. Might of 10, rank E. In my opinion, it would be a good weapon that has a Wary Fighter effect. If it goes into heroes, I mean, if it goes into heroes, maybe a legendary breath weapon that has Wary Fighter imbued into it, even though she's probably won't be an armor unit, or maybe she will, you never know. But it would be good to have a weapon that has Wary Fighter imbued in, but like it doesn't need like a certain HP thing. It would be strong, because you can't get double, and you can't double. Well, maybe it's just you can't double, and it's stupidly strong, but maybe it's just nobody can double, and then it's gonna be like you either one-shot her, or she gets to attack you back and do a crazy amount of damage. But that's about it. I really don't know what they would do with Lilith, because it's an interesting character. As I said, it's also complicated. Also, don't look at relatives. It's spoilers from Fates. God, should have chosen more weird things. Anyway, next one is Ganon. And I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna say. Ganon, we don't see him much, and when we see him, well, he just dies. Well, of course, it's a boss. You see him, you kill him. That's the point of a boss. But anyway, if you go all the way to his normal Northern King, at the last time you actually see him as a Northern King, he has a good amount of defense and resistance. Speed of 20, it's okay. Strength 33, has Dragon Hex, which I think was all stats. Yeah, all enemy stat -4 after the battle, so it's like a seal seal prism. You see what I mean? And dragon skin, which sure in that it just half damage negates counter and lethality, but in Fire Emblem Heroes, dragon skin just it's complicated because it's on legendary legendary Robin, and it can't. Hang on, I'm gonna have the words. It counteracts the effective against flying buff. So if they do bring Ganon to the mix, how would it work? Because dragon skin already exists and it's weird. I mean, he can also appear as the Blight Dragon class, and then they can make him a flying dragon and have dragon skin and dragonic hex. But then again, it's complicated. It's complicated. But anyway, his weapon, Bulwark, it's complicated to say, only gives damage plus 20. It's like, okay, it has 10% chance to crit. It has a range of 1 to 3. It's odd, okay, it's odd, but then again, how's it's called? Surtur has an axe that takes you a lot of damage every every turn, I think. I don't remember, but it's odd, okay? It's really odd. But I'm excited to see what they could do. I mean, what they could do with Ganon in general, because again, the whole dragon skin situation. And finally, we have, of course, Anankos, because as you know, I'm a real big fan of Anankos. Because you know, it's giant fucking dragon that has an orb in his mouth with a bunch of eyeballs. So Anankos is of course the last boss of Fates. If you didn't know, you can see him like in Revelation chapter 27, 26 defense, 18 res. It's on Lunatic by the way, because it could be better stat thing. Status immunity, I don't know how it would work. Again, dragon skin, it could work because it's a dragon, so he flies. I don't know. He has okay amount of strength and kind of weird amount of mag. The speed is 24 speed is Revelation endgame. The arms, it's weird because the arms and the head and the eyes have all different stats. It's like the arms have 27 defense, 19 res, 22 speed, again 29 strength, 16 mag, status immunity, still the same thing. The head had 31-23, that's already much more defense and resistance. 26 speed, okay amount of speed, 33 strength, 20 mag, it's starting to get up there. But as you can see, the eye has 36 defense, which is a huge amount of defense. 28 res, it's an acceptable amount of res. Speed of 31, it's already up there. 38 strength, 25 mag, it's good amount, and it has Dragon Breath in second form. But now you may be thinking, what's Dragon Breath? Well, Dragon Breath, in the first variation, it cannot double and has crit evade of 10%, of plus 10. And I don't know what it means, what it would mean in Fire Emblem Heroes, since we do not have crits. Maybe it would be like a slowdown of the enemy special? I don't know, maybe. And the second variation, it becomes a magic weapon that cannot double and have crit evade. It has more range, and it has less might. It has less might. So the second variation actually hits less, because in the eye he only has 25 mag. He has 38 strength. So like the first variation was better. So it's kind of complicated, but you know, again, in Fire Emblem Heroes, everything is complicated when you bring a character from a game to the Fire Emblem Heroes series game. But you know, it can be done. It can be done. You don't know. You don't work on the IS, Nintendo, whatever. Whoever makes the characters in the game. Well, I mean, maybe you do, and I do not know, but maybe you don't. If you do, please bring a non-cause or any of the characters that I said. Please. Please, I need it. I need it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you want, tell me in the comments what character do you want to see, and explain me why and how it would work. I'm very interested in others' opinions. I know it may sound weird, but yeah, I'm very interested. So you guys have a nice day. Also, can we talk about the Japanese name for non-conscious Hydra? It's pretty cool. Anyway, bye.